So yes, The Pilgrim Staff. It is a book about masculine sexuality, as you'll have gathered if you've taken a quick look at the site. And it is a frankly erotic book. But I think and hope that it's different from other erotic books. It's certainly not a romance, and it does not have that rose-tinted view of the world that the romance novel usually has. It's certainly not that kind of pornographic male domination kind of story. That's also readily available, but I tried to avoid. It's not about gay sex, although it does not avoid some same-sex scenes at times in the book. So that too is covered. But it's you know, you may wonder why I would want to write a book about masculine sexuality. It's a subject that has obviously interested me for a good long time, ever since I discovered I had a penis. And I think that it's a subject that interests most men. I think most men are fascinated by their own sexuality. I think that women too are interested in masculine sexuality because so much of it is that kind of phallocentric, selfish sexuality that women find unsatisfying and emotionally unsatisfying. So the book attempts to go further and deeper than the traditional kind of erotic novel. It is a reflection. How did it start? Well, it started when I started hearing a voice. I mean, I've been long time wanting to write about this theme and not knowing quite how to do it, because whenever you write about sex, you start sounding either coy or dirty or clinical, not quite how I wanted to sound. And so I always refrained from the subject until I started channeling this voice, this 18th century English gentleman who started speaking to me, and I started listening. And the thing about this guy was that he could talk about sex and he would sound quaint, but it was okay that it sounded quaint because it fit perfectly in his character. So I started listening to this voice and writing down the story that it started to tell me. Although, frankly, the story is partly my own, as is the other characters. The second narrator is a contemporary figure painter based in Los Angeles. And he is a character who's also long fascinated me. I'm obviously very interested in art, since most of my writing has been about art. But the figure painter particularly interests me because my other source of great fascination is humanity. And it seems to me that the figure painter is very much concerned with the human body and with humanity. So this is how it all started. I started hearing these two voices and pretty much channeled them, pretty much copied down what they wanted to say.